So if this has ever happened to you when you tell yourself, not now, I'll be present when life gets easier, when the money is stable, when the relationship is calm, or when you finally catch your breath. But life doesn't wait. It keeps coming. Emails, noise, pressure, people, problems, and the mind keeps repeating one sentence, not now. Here's what Eckhart Tolle says that ruins that excuse completely. He says, the most important thing in any situation is not the situation. It's the state of consciousness you bring into it. Because your life doesn't become better first, and then you become present. It's the other way around. Presence is what makes life fall into place. And if you understand this one idea, you'll stop living like you're constantly trying to arrive somewhere, and you'll finally wake up right inside the life you already have. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 things. Why your problems keep controlling you, even when you try to stay calm. The one question Eckhart Tolle says can wake you up in any moment. And a simple practice you can use today, even if your life is chaotic, to meet situations with power instead of panic. Now, let's start with the first, because Tolle says the situation isn't what decides your life, your state does. Most people think their biggest problem is their problems. Money, health, relationships, pressure. But Tolle says that's not what decides your life. Because 2 people can live through the same situation, and one becomes bitter while the other becomes awake. So the real question isn't what is happening to me, it's what is happening in me while it's happening. That's the difference between a life that breaks you and a life that wakes you up. Your circumstances are relatively important, but your consciousness in this moment is absolutely important. Because if you keep telling yourself, I'll be present when things get easier, then you've made a deal with the mind, and the mind will always answer, not now. Now, here's the key Tolle gives. One question that exposes that not now trance instantly. Here's the question, and it's so simple, it feels like it can't be powerful. What is my state of consciousness right now? Because the moment life triggers you, the situation isn't the real danger. The danger is the state you enter, tight, reactive, resisting. And underneath it, there's usually one silent sentence. I don't want this moment. That sentence is unconsciousness. And the moment you notice it, you're no longer completely inside it. That noticing creates a gap. And in that gap, you get something most people don't get. Choice, not a huge life choice, a small one. The choice to not let the first reaction be the driver. Because before awareness, the reaction happens, and you call it you. But with awareness, you can see the reaction as something arising, and then you can decide the next move. Do I respond now or pause? Do I speak from tension or from clarity? Do I feed this story or return to this moment? That's what Tolle means. Presence doesn't remove the situation. It removes the unconscious autopilot. And when autopilot is gone, even one breath becomes power. Now, let's make that practical. Here's the simplest way to enter that gap on purpose. So how do you enter that gap on purpose? Because the truth is, the mind doesn't just stop because you asked one good question. It pulls you back automatically. That's what Tolle means by being asleep inside. Your reactions are conditioned. They happen fast, and if you don't catch them, they take over. Then you call it my personality. So here's the simple practice. Not a big spiritual routine, but a 10-second interruption. Step 1, name the state, one word. As soon as you feel the trigger, say it quietly inside. Tight, rushed, defensive, angry, afraid. That one word is powerful because it separates you from it. You're no longer in it, you're aware of it. Step 2, drop into the body, one anchor. Now choose one anchor, just one. Feel your hands. Feel one full breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the weight of your body sitting or standing. No forcing peace, just feeling what's real. Because the body is always in the now, and the moment you drop into the body, the mental storm loses momentum. Step 3, act from clarity, or don't act yet. Now you decide. Do I respond, or do I wait? Do I take action, or do I leave it alone for now? Either way, you're no longer reacting from the old program. You're meeting the moment, consciously. And that's the whole point. Not to create a perfect life, but to stop living your life from unconsciousness. So the next time life hits you, don't ask, how do I fix everything? Ask the only question that matters. What is my state of consciousness right now? Then enter the gap, and from that gap, your life changes, one moment at a time. Until next time, stay present.